Hello guys, in this video we are going to talk about a short story entitled A Cup of Tea written by Catherine Mansfield. So guys, introduction to the short story writer. Catherine Mansfield was a British short story writer. Her real name was Kathleen Beauchamp. She was born in Wellington, New Zealand. She was the daughter of a banker. She was educated at Queen's College School, London. She planned a musical career but married George Bowden in 1909. She met John Middleton Murray, author and editor, in 1911. They formed an alliance which lasted until her death because the divorce from her first husband was long delayed. Catherine and Murray were not married until 1918. Catherine Mansfield owed a considerable literary debt to the short stories of Chekhov. She greatly admired Chekhov. Her work has strongly influenced recent writers of the short story, particularly in the use of the critical moment as a device for narration. She writes in a flowing racket style, bringing a great deal of the dramatic realism in her technique, like that of the French story writer Maupassant. The end of her stories takes the readers by surprise. And now, guys, introduction to the story. A Cup of Tea is one of the most popular stories of Catherine Mansfield because of the impressionistic technique of her stories. She was regarded as a follower of Chekhov. His story is the psychological story of Rosemary Fall, who is a woman of upper class. She is a snob who takes pride in showing off her riches and love of art. One winter evening, a poor girl asked her to give her money to buy a cup of tea. Rosemary took her home in her car to give her tea. She was extra kind to her, fed her with her own hands. Rosemary's husband Philip returned home and understood that this girl was a pickup. He wanted to get rid of this girl, but Rosemary wanted to help her by keeping her in her home. Philip simply said to his wife, "She is absolutely lovely." I was bowled over when I came into your room just now. This was to arouse her jealousy, and she spent half an hour for her fresh makeup. She asked her husband in a fit of jealousy, "Am I pretty?" Catherine Mansfield shows that whatever the status of woman is a woman after all. She is weak and jealous in spite of her desire to appear differently. Now, guys, summary to the story. The story A Cup of Tea, written by Catherine Mansfield, is about an upper class woman. She is a snob. She is a snob and takes pride in showing off her riches. She is not beautiful, but she looks pretty with her youth, brilliance, and love of exquisite dress. And in her parties are invited important people and artists. Her name is Rosemary Fell. She was been married 2 years and has a lovely son. Her husband Philip loves her passionately. They were rich. If Rosemary wants to shop, she goes to Paris as easily as people in London go to the most famous fashionable shopping center of Bond Street. If she wants to buy flowers, her car stops in front of the perfect flower shop in the Regent Street. When Rosemary enters the shop, assistants are all attention. She buys a jar of roses and bunches of tulips. One winter evening, she went to an antique shop in Curzon Street. She saw a beautiful box there. She liked it. The shopman was fond of her. She asked him about its price. The shopman murmured 28 guineas. Rosemary, in a dreamy voice, said, "Well, keep it for me." She came out and stood outside on the step looking at the rain. It was getting darker. The lamps looked sad. Sad were the lights opposite. While she was there, a poor girl came and stood near her and asked her to give her money to buy a cup of tea. The girl looked battered. She had big eyes and she was no older than herself. She was shivering with cold. Rosemary felt pity for her and decided to take her home for tea. The girl drew back, startled. She thought that Rosemary wanted to take her to the police station, but Rosemary assured her that she would give her tea and talk to her. She felt a desire to be friendly with this girl. She had read in novels and seen in the theaters on the stage that rich people helped the poor and women were godmothers to them. So she had an urge to help this poor girl and look after her. She took her in her car. The girl was then taken to Rosemary's bedroom. She wanted to call the servant after the girl had changed her clothes. The girl was dressed at the grandeur she saw there. The girl was asked to sit by the fire and take off her hat and coat. It was now that the girl asked for tea. She said that if she did not get tea, she would faint. Rosemary immediately called the servant and asked her to bring tea. She wanted brandy also to be brought for the girl, but she refused to take any. The tea soon came and the table was laid. Rosemary fed the girl with her own hands. The girl now felt comfortable. Rosemary began talking to her. Just then her husband came in. She saw the girl and her hat had caught laying on the floor. He therefore understood that this girl was a pickup. So he looked he took his wife to the library to talk to her in loneliness. He told her to give up being friendly with this girl, but Rosemary appeared to be adamant. She said that she wanted to help her. Philip felt helpless. A thought struck his mind now. He told Rosemary that the girl was beautiful. He felt Oh, impressed when he saw her. Thus, he succeeded in arousing her jealousy. He further told her that if she did not mind, she should ask the girl to dine with them. Rosemary left the room and gave three £5 notes to her and dismissed her. Philip's words, she is absolutely lovely, and I was bowled over when I came into your room just now, rang in her ears, so she took half an hour to do her fresh makeup. She did her hair, darkened her eyes, and put on her pearls. And then she appears before her husband and told him that the girl had left. She touched Philip's cheeks with her hands and said in a sweet tone, "Do you like me?" "I like you awfully," replied Philip. And Philip, she whispered, and she pressed his hair against her bosom. "Am I pretty?" she asked. "Am I pretty?" So, thus, with the psychological realism, Catherine Mansfield, who is the famous short story writer of the 28th century, develops the theme of the womanly jealous. In this story, she knows that whatever the status, a woman of Rosemary's type is a woman, after all, frail and jealous, in spite of her desire to appear otherwise. So, guys, this is a very interesting story. You must go through it and enjoy it. Thank you.